I'm looking at some other topic here. So data hiding and C++ access modifier. So access modifier are like public, protected, private. Public can be anywhere, private can be anywhere, and protected member. So let's move ahead and look at the next part, which is inheritance. So I am at tutorspoint.com. So one of the most important object is the inheritance. It allows to define a class in terms of another class, maintain application. When creating a class, instead of writing completely a new data function, the program can designate from a class, base class, and the new parent class. So class, derived class, access specifier, base class. So where access specifier one of the public, and so the base class is the name of previously defined. Consider the class shape is derived from rectangle. So class shape is public, protected, void set width, void set width, height is equal to int. Now protected int width, int. So this public is accessing protected, which is not a problem. Then you have the derived class, class rectangle, class public integer, get area, return width into height. So if you compile this above code, you will get 35. I'm using a GCC compiler, so they have given you a compiler here, or you can use the code blocks. You can use this as well, so it will give you a GNU compiler. So public class, protected, same class, derived class, protected, yes, no, outside class, no. So the derived class inherit or class method accepts constructor, destructure, copy constructor of the base class, overloaded operation, friend function of the base class. So you have type of inheritance, public inheritance, protected and private. On private, base class become private and derived class. So class, derived class, access base 1, base 2. So a public protected to be given base 1, they would be accepted with common. That was very fast introduction about inheritance. I'm going to overloading. So C++ has more than one definition to a function. This is called function overloading or operator overloading. Function overloading is class print data, public void print double f print character. Then you can, when you give this, it will give you print character. When you give float, it will give you float. So operator overloading. You can redefine or overload most of the built-in operators. This programmer can use define operation overloading special keyword. So box operator, constant box, declare additional variable. So following is the concept of overloading using a member function. Here the object is passed to argument with properties. So get double box length, so volume of the box, volume of the box. Unary, binary operation, relational operation, input output overloading, plus and assignment operator, call overloading, subscripting, and class member. Example to show the concept of overloading a member function. Here the object is passed. Okay, let's look here. So they have a public double get volume, get length, set breadth, void set height, overloading plus operator to add box objects, overloading operator plus constant box and b. Box is equal to box length double main function, box 1, box 2, box 3, box dot set length, volume is equal to box dot get volume, box 2 dot get volume, adding two object box 1 plus box 2, so volume is equal to box 3. So you are overloading plus operator to add two box objects. So box objects operator plus cons box a and b. So box dot length plus b dot length. So when you do this, you are using the plus operator in a defined way to play with classes. Unary operator overloading, binary operator, relational overloading, input output overloading, assignment overloading. So overloading is something which is easier, and you know, so some operators which cannot be overloaded are given below. After overloading, you have polymorphism. So what polymorphism is having manifold typically occurs when there is hierarchy of class and there is function is then called member function. Consider the following example where a base class is derived by two classes. So let's look here. Namespace.tsl protected public class rectangle, public shape, public class rectangle is public shape, class triangle, the main function. So when the above case it produce parent class area, parent class area. The reason for incorrect output is that the area is being set by another compiler version definition. This is static resolution or static binding linkages. The function before this also comes to early binding. But now let's make side note of code. So int public shape virtual int. After this modification, public virtual. So virtual function, a function in the base class which declared using keyword virtual, defining a base class virtual function as other derived class. Signal to compiler that we won't want static linkages for this function. What we want to do a selection of function is called a given point called dynamic linkages or late binding, pure virtual function. So this was about polymorphism having many functions when there is hierarchy of classes and they are related by with that you can call to member function, cause different function to be executed depending on the type of object that invokes the function. Was about polymorphism. Then you have encapsulation and interference. Talk a little bit about this. C++ program following it: program statement code, program data encapsulation object and concept bind together data and the function manipulates the data. Data encapsulation leads to important OP data hiding. Data encapsulation makes hiding together. C++ support the property of encapsulation data hiding through the creation of user-defined called classes. Classes, but you already stated by protector. So to make the classes public accessible, declare them public. Data encapsulation, where you can have a class and public private members. Example of data encapsulation and data abstraction. You have interfaces, then you have file system dynamic template, preprocessor, and UX.